Hi everybody, how you all doing? Welcome to Wednesday night's regular stream. And you should know what we do by now. We kill lots of monster, and you can see what his drop tables are like. Yeah, you know how it all works. It's a bit different this time because it has been taken quite a while to get through these. So I have a new little toy to play with, so I can hit this general Graardor button, and it will say. It will make not 1, not 2, not 3, but 5, as you can see. It says in the chat box there, 5 general Graardors. And they'll all be dying nice and quickly. So we should be able to get this an awful lot quicker than we have done in the past. We need a clue scroll, otherwise it's going to spawn clue scrolls galore. Alright, there we go. So that is how we're working it, and it's all quite good. And of course the first thing you want to know about, as is no great surprise here, is you all want to know about free to play. So shall I say something now, or shall we wait for a bit until more people have joined, because I'm sure I'll be repeating myself a fair amount of times. Yes, my hits are pretty epic, aren't they? Graardor doesn't stand a chance, quite frankly, does he? Also assume it's a he. Of course it might be a she. I mean, we don't know these things, do we? We can't be 100% sure. So a few of you impatient chaps want to know about free to play now. On Friday we're going to be making an announcement about free to play. It's an important announcement, and we need as many of you guys as possible to come and read it, because we want everybody in the discussion about it all. I can't tell you what the announcement is yet. You have to wait till Friday for that. We're still working on it, what it all means and all the languages behind it. Have we got anything good yet? Oh, I've got RuneScape body. That's not terrible, I guess. So tune in. Well, actually don't tune in, because it won't be done on live stream. It will be done through the forums and a dev blog, and it will be happening on Friday, and we'll talk more about it then. There we go. That is what it is. Oh, dead Graardors. Graardors everywhere. It's like a little party of them. See how quick we're getting through them this time. See. Hey, we find that music a bit loud, or is it just me? Hang on, let me turn it down on my headphones. Oh, I'm still AFK killing. Turn that down. How about that? There you go. Okay, it's not quite so loud for me now. Apparently you confirmed it was coming out on Friday. Now you're saying the announcement. No, we've always said there'll be an announcement on Friday. There'll be an important announcement on Friday regarding free to play. So obviously come talk to us on Friday and come read what we have to say to you guys. But the reason we're telling you all beforehand is so that as many people can get involved in the discussion as possible, because you know how we feel about your feedback is really important to making Old School such a great place. So we want to get as many people as possible involved in it. And that's all of you. So that's why we're telling you now there's an announcement coming, so you're all ready for it. There we go. Yeah, my DSIM is pretty special. It's pretty special. Not denying that. Oh, I've run out of space. I know. Got to go to my bank. Open a bank. Let's bank everything. Get a few of those. A few of these. Want that. On that. I also want all that gold that's over there. Yes, I do. Now you'll probably have noticed that some of these items are spawning in my inventory. Some of them are spawning on the floor. The reason for that is apparently the rare drop table works slightly differently, so it doesn't go straight into my inventory. You have to ask Reach about it tomorrow, because I'll be honest with you, I don't understand what he was talking about. I just sort of nodded and said yes, you know what you're talking about with these things, so I'm just going to nod. There's still nothing rare yet. Nothing rare yet. What are we into? 60 kills in. Let's do another lot, shall we? I am right at the north of the Grand Tree, because there is a nice little area that's set up here for this, because I'm sure you will all remember the first time we did this with the ill-fated trip of Criara. The idea being is that every time we spawned Criara it would spawn a little protective invisible wall so you couldn't be attacked, but it didn't quite work, so people died, which is a shame. So what we've done this time is we've created a whole proper enclosure for it, and we've got invisible walls all over the place and extra checks to make sure no one's no-clipping around and all that sort of stuff. And seems to be working all, and I have, first thing, a Bandos chest plate. So after 80, the Criara Massacre, yes. How's the new skill going? Oh well, the new skill we've had about 300 entries for the new skill. All told, we've probably narrowed it down to about 7 or 8 at the moment. So we've got some really great ideas that have come in, and when we've got it down to a proper amount, we'll stick it out to you guys and you can have a look. Let's go to the bank again. Oh, Grace is eating. Oh, she's alright, she's allowed to eat that. My Grace likes to eat random bits of paper to get attention, you see. Now she's found on the floor a party political flyer from one of the political parties in the area, and she's chewing it away, and I think she's more than welcome to do that. I completely applaud her choice of things to chew on. I did try and get her to sit up here with me, but she was having none of that. I still haven't trained her actually, so it's my own fault. Right, so there we go. So yes, for those of you who were a bit late turning up, I'm sure most of you have heard about the free-to-play announcement that is happening this Friday. It's an important announcement, and the reason we're telling you earlier is because we need your discussion about it. We want you all to be aware of it, we want you all to be talking to us about it, because that's really important to us. And so we're telling everybody early so you can all be ready for Friday, so we can have a good discussion based on the dev blog that will be launched on that day. World 333, if you want to come join me right at the north of Grand Tree, there's plenty of people here. We'll go say hello to people in a minute. This is so much easier because it's so much quicker. I can sort of talk to you guys and read your posts more rather than spending 3 hours killing the same monster over and over again. Wow, look at this. Keeps dying. Lots of dead Graardors. Okay, so I think Grace might be coming to join us. We shall have to see.
Up. 6.
Okay, should we see if we can get Gracie involved, shall we? Here she is. Here she is. She's come to say hello. Everybody say hello to Grace.
Wait, 4.
There she is. I think we should just leave her on the stream, and then you guys will be entertained for the next hour and a half or so. What do you reckon?
Bobby.
It's going to be our next boss. What do you reckon? Grace boss. Far too silly.
Up a claw. Up a claw. Up a claw. Up a claw. Up a claw.
She's a bit excitable.
She likes ham.
Now she's going to knock my computer off in a minute, I can guarantee that.
No.
Anyway, that's not what we're here to watch. Although you might prefer it, I don't honestly know.
Did you not see a catch? Catch.
No, I don't think the webcam's that good to catch her catching. There we go. So that is Grace. I'm going to see, I think I was talking to Paul M about her the other day, and saying that we should get her into the office and get her sitting on the sofa for one of the live streams. That would be quite entertaining. That would be quite cool. Right, so anyway, okay, what are we doing? Let's have a look first in the bank and see what we've got delivered for this first 100 kills that we've got. If I can remember how to get to the bank, here we go. Open the bank menu, open bank. So what have we got of excitement in the first 100 kills we have? There we go. The key one is we have a Bandos chest plate that came in the 80th kill, I think that was, and a few nice pretty bits of rune and tooth keys and gubbins and whatnot. So that's cool. And there's everybody over here. Say hello to everybody. Hello everybody. Let's give them a wave. Where's the wave emote? The wave emote? No, where is the wave emote? There we go. Hello everybody. Look at all these people come to watch. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people out in there. You don't want to lose that XP. So let's go and do the next 100, shall we? Yes, the bank pin choice is there to test bank pins, because occasionally we need to do things on bank pins and we need to check that they're either working or they're not working, and we can't really test something and wait 7 days for it to activate, so we have a little cheat to set it straight away, and that's it. You can get the first row view, front row view. Yes, you do. I think everybody does. That's the great thing about being able to stand on top of each other. And I'll send them all around them and crash the world. We've got to be careful spawning them all at once. Creeps SRS has asked if we could spawn them all at once. The problem is we then run into problems of too many things on the one pile, and the game doesn't like that too much. So we've got to be a little bit careful about that. Anyway, did I get interrupted? Yes, I think I got interrupted to talk about free play, didn't I? Yes, like I said, important. It's all Grace's fault, that was. Important announcement regarding free to play is happening on Friday, and we want as many people to be involved as possible, which is why we're telling you early, so you are prepared for it and you are looking out for it. We'll be talking to you more about that on Friday. Let's do another 20, shall we? This is so much quicker than it was in the past, wasn't it? So much great. Yeah, D-Simi is a tad overpowered. I think we might have to nerf it in the next update. What do you guys think? Somebody asking what I think about the current top Reddit threads about recovery of a hacked account. I don't know what the issue is with it, I'll be honest with you, I haven't looked at it. From what I remember is it said something about someone not being able to recover an account because somebody else has been spending money on it. I don't know the truth behind that, the details behind that, so can't really say an awful lot. There is a reason. We do want as many people to be playing as possible, so we don't stop people playing for no reason. There's usually a reason for it. But I don't know what that reason is. Yeah, behind the grand tree if you want to come join me, right at the top, there's this lovely little area made just for me to kill stuff so I don't kill you guys in the process, because that didn't go well last time. Didn't go down very well at all, that didn't. Okay, so we're 140 in. Look at that, that's so much easier. Oh, I need a rock potato. Here we go. Right, let's get some more, shall we? What we got? 150. Let's go straight to 160, shall we? Now I'm told that in 1,000 we should get around 7 Bandos pieces, 2 hilts and 4 shards. That is what we should get. Which should be quite cool. People are asking about Bone Crusher Slayer reward. I think we polled the Bone Crusher, didn't we? It didn't quite get through. However, tomorrow you should be seeing gem bags and coal bags, which will be great fun. Oh yes, don't forget, Friday there's skill specs and Is My Strength Zero streaming on the RuneScape channel. Oh no, Saturday, isn't it? Not Friday, it's Saturday because it's a bit different this week. So yes, Saturday we got skill specs and Is My Strength Zero streaming on the RuneScape channel, so come and join them. And of course tomorrow we have the developer Q&A happening at 5 o'clock, the usual time. There's Grace saying hello. I think she's thinking that it must be about time for her to go to bed, and no one's coming upstairs with her, so probably feeling a bit left off. Yes, that's right. That's right, Paul. It's Saturday. So what have you got planned, Paul? You can tell us what you got planned for your stream on Saturday? When is Legacy? I don't have any information about Legacy, I'm afraid. Hopefully you might find out a bit more about it in the next couple of days. I got a few people apply for the new job. Yes, we've got a new job up as well. I'm sure again a lot of you guys have seen it. We've got so much stuff happening at the moment. It's scary, isn't it? We've got looking for another community guy to come in and help talk to you guys, because things have gotten very, very busy. You know, more and more players are joining, and we need to do more and more cool stuff, and we need some help. So we're getting a new community guy, another community guy to help out on that. We have a competition that has launched as well for you guys. So if you're good at writing clue scroll clues, then you have the opportunity to get your clue scroll in game, and your clue in game. And obviously we will give props to the people who get it in there. So you could have the opportunity of getting your own clue in game. I mean, how cool would that be? I think that would be something special. So read the post, and that tells you how to submit clues. Yes, we got obviously an important announcement about free to play on Friday as well. We've got this stream now, we've got the Dev Q&A stream tomorrow, so come and join us there. There'll be Ash, John, myself, Alfred, Dan as well. We'll all be in there waiting to talk to you. What else we got? The PDC competition is still running as well, so you can submit your new skills. We've had about 300 entries. We're down to about 7 or 8 good ones at the moment, so we've narrowed it down. I mean, there's been some fantastic skills that have been sent through, and we'd love to do all of them. But unfortunately we can't poll everything, but some great ideas come through, a really imaginative community that we've got. It's wonderful to see. We also have what else we've got going on? I don't know, I think that's about it. I think that's enough for you for the time being, I think. Very busy times at the moment, very exciting times. And that's all great. I'm thinking, right, we're 200 in, we're only 20 minutes in, look at that, eh? Let's have a look. Right, this is what we have so far. We have just the one rare item, which is the Bandos chest plate. How much is the Bandos chest plate, by the way? Feel free to tell me that. 138k in gold, whole load of rune plate bodies, free to play PK maybe. Just saying. Oh, I've got some of these. Mustn't forget to pick up me thingies. Okay, here we go. Right, next one. Pop. Pop. I think next week we're going to have this set to multi as well. So we'll be able to kill them all at once, which will be hilarious. That'll be quite good. Yes, I'd love to do a drop party when we're finished, but I think that might upset the community a bit. You've got to remember that we'll be dropping items into game a bit unfairly, and I think they'll be quite right to be able to say if we did that. But it would be quite a fun thing to do, you're not wrong. Teleports. Actually, I don't know what would happen if I teleport someone to me. It's got some special checks in this area, so if anybody manages to get in it who shouldn't be in it, they get hoofed out again. So if I do teleport someone to me, they'll probably just get kicked straight back out again. Which, so I haven't actually tried to see what would happen if I do that. Right, let's get back over here. Do some more. More Graardor, please. More Graardor. We want more Graardor. Wallop. How many I can kill at once? What do you reckon? Nick. Are we allowed to auto-click if we're at the computer? No, you can't auto-click at all. You should be clicking yourself with your little fingers that click, click, click. That's what your fingers are for, clicking. Nothing else. My wife is laughing at me. Not for driving or anything else. Yeah, Pinball Wizard. I need to get some more of these tracks. I think we're going to start doing a old school Spotify playlist soon. We're going to start doing that. So we're going to be taking your ideas for songs that you play old school to, which I think would be quite cool. I think JD is going to be sorting that out, so that's going to be quite a cool thing. I know I like talking about the music I like, even though most of the people don't. And I know you guys like talking about the music that you like, so I thought it makes sense to have our own Spotify playlist that we can have, which will be really quite cool, I think. What are you doing with the Grand Exchange? At the moment we are looking at your feedback. We've got to sit down with the engine developers. Well, basically the way the process will work is we will take all the information that you've given us, all the things that you want. We will design some ideas of what it will look like and how it will work. We will then sit down with the engine team and say, look, this is what we think is going to work. The engine team will say, yes, we can do that. No, we can't do that. That's going to take 6 years to develop. That's going to take 3 months to develop. You know, whichever way around it is. And then we can come back to you guys and say, look, this is probably the most realistic way of doing it. It's going to take us a month and a half to develop. This is what it'll end up looking for it, and then we'll hold it to you guys whether you want it. And we'll take it from there. And yeah, so that's basically the way it will work. But there needs to be multiple teams involved in making that decision, because it's not a straightforward and simple thing to do. But the end result won't necessarily be the GE. The end result may well be more of an auction house type thing. It could be, you know, almost anything. But it could be the GE with certain things changed. We'll take it from there. I saw somebody quickly ask about daily tasks. We have briefly talked about it when we were introducing the rooftop agility. One of the things we wanted to do was to do sort of a weekly thing that you could run around and climb to the top of, you know, some of the unique buildings around Old School and get sort of a bunch load of agility XP each week. But yeah, you guys didn't seem too happy with that. The community at whole wasn't overly pleased with that, so we didn't go down that route, and we found that if we try and do repeatable content on a timed thing, that you guys generally don't react too well to it, so we sort of kept away from that. Here we go, we got God's Sword Shard number 2. Right, next one. We need more Graardors. This is going to take us up to 300 dead Graardors. This is lots of dead Graardors. Where are you with Corp? At the moment, Alfred is focusing very much on the rewards for the Treasure Trail expansion. So that's where his time is going to be spent. We're still working on Corp, of course, and making a Corp model, but making the model isn't what's sort of stopping us. It's what we do with the shields, because some of you guys think that the shields are OP, some of you don't, so we need to come to sort of conclusion on how we're going to deal with that. Once we've dealt with that, then we can look at getting Corp in. But making a model is not the biggest problem. It is getting a decision on what we do with the shields, because I think if we were to poll it now, plenty of people would vote against it because they're worried about the shields being too overpowered. So we need to sort of solve that problem first. Here we go, up to 300, nearly there. Wallop. There we are, 300 dead. Right, let's have a look. Should we have a look at what our kills are? Right, our kills are, what have we got? We've got 2 rarish things. We've got Vandal's Chestplate and God's Sword Shard out the first 300. A few bits and bobs. Like I say, we're not doing too badly for the old rune going up there, are we? Plenty of super restores. Plenty of other rune bits and bobs. Free to play PK and much. Tell you what, loving that amount of coal. Never do have to do mining again, would you? That'll keep John very happy. A load of Snapdragon seeds. We picked up a bone by mistake. Here we go, and a couple of long bones. Yes. Right. I didn't get myself a rotten potato, did I? There we go. Right. What else we got coming on there? Oh look, there's Erin. Hey Erin, lovely to see you here. What else we got? Don't nerf spirit shields, you see, that's half the problem with Corp, you see. I mean, some people say yes, nerf them, some people say don't nerf them. It's very difficult, which is why we have the poll system, which gives us an answer, but we'd rather poll Corp and get the 75% agreement, because we would quite like to see Corp, and we don't like to do polls if they're not going to pass, because there seems very little point in doing them otherwise. Right, let's crack on with some more of these. You'd love me to give away the stuff, wouldn't you? But I'm afraid. Afraid not. Yes, so people are saying barrage them. We are going to make this multi, I think, for next week, and then I can chin-chomper them. So one of the cheats that I have on is it allows me to hit really high, as you can see. Consistently high, and unfortunately that doesn't quite work for Magic. I don't quite know why. I'm sure Dan or John or Ash can tell you, but I just sort of nod and smile and say yep, I'll just do whatever works. So that's quite cool. Oh, we got another shard. If you want to call them spirit shards, but we don't have any of those. Boom. Boom. Already dead. There we go. Right, let's get some more. More General Graardors, please. One thing actually be interesting you can answer for me. How are you guys finding the server stability now? So we did have a few problems sort of a couple of months ago. I just wanted to see if it's, you know, I'm not hearing very much about it, so it'd be nice to hear what you guys have to say. That'll be quite good. So please do let me know. I haven't played Dark Souls. I've looked at Dark Souls and I think I should play Dark Souls, but I haven't played it yet. In fact, I might even own it. But I've got so many games. I tell you, these humble bundles and the offers I have on Steam, I've got so many games I've never played that I'd probably get in trouble if my wife ever found out. Yeah, my wife's already found out, so... Oh good, I'm glad the servers are working better for you, yeah. But I see what I do like about Steam though. I do like the fact that Steam, you can share games with your family now, so all my kids can play the games, and you know, we could pool all our games together now, which I think is a really awesome thing that they've done. So I'm really pleased about that. Probably shouldn't be talking about Steam, but there we go. I think everybody uses Steam, don't they? A few problems with German servers, are they? Right, let's get some more. Is there going to be a graphics update? Well, it depends what you mean by a graphics update. If you talk about moving to high HD graphics that we had in 2008, then it's unlikely that'll ever happen. So that effectively means reworking, you know, every single graphic in game in different ways, and we just don't have the people to do that. We've got one graphics artist, and that's about it. As for other stuff, I mean, reworking the dragon pickaxe, for example, that's going to happen at some point. Maybe refreshing some of the areas, perhaps, if you guys want us to, but we shall do that. Any tips for rune crafting? Yeah, learn patience, and lots of patience, because you need it for rune crafting. Think of the money at the end of it. Canadian servers, I think we've got some servers. Some of the servers in America are right next to Canada, right at the north of America, so they should be alright for you. You finding you're getting bad ping in Canada then? Mind you, I don't think you probably need a really great ping to play this game. RS4 graphics. I'm going to take them down to RS-1 graphics. Make them even older. The song name is Scape Main. In fact, I could probably, let's kill these, and I could probably go and show the song name on the stream somewhere, couldn't I? Hang on, let me do that. It's all very dramatic, isn't it? North Korean servers, yeah, that'd be an interesting one. I would get my hair cut specially to go there. Devious mud graphics. Oh dear. Russian servers, I don't know if we've got a huge Russian contingent that play. I don't honestly know. It'd be interesting to find that out. Oh, what we got? We got a pair of Bandos boots. Woo! Bandos boots. Bandos boots. And I was going to see if I could show you the name of add screen region. If I do this bit here, yeah, that doesn't seem to want to work, does it? Maybe that. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. I know what I'm doing and everything. It's almost like I'm professional. Right, I tell you what, I'm going to delete that one. Hang on, let's remove that one because I'll probably need more space for some of the other songs. Add screen region. Capture that bit. Right click configure, capture layered windows. You see, look at me, it's only taken me a year to actually try and know what I'm doing here. There you go, there's a song. There we are. So, back to what we're actually here for, rather than getting distracted by things like telling you the titles of songs. Let's go stick this stuff in the bank. Into the bank. Banking, BRB. How many times have you said that today? Right. Let's get another 20 of these up and then we're at 400. Yes, 400. It's taken us 33 minutes. To think when we were doing it last time we were an hour and a half in before we hit 400. Oh dear. Make Bandos drop org bones. Yes, somebody was asking for me that earlier today. I'll chat with the guys about that, see what we can do. Ah dear. What am I doing? I'm killing 1,000 Graardors, and you can see the sort of loot that he drops and the chances of things dropping. It's been quite popular, these streams have, and I guess you guys enjoy it. So we'll carry on doing it until you get bored and ask for something else, then we'll do something else. We could barrage them, yes. Unfortunately we're not in a multi-area, which means we can't, but we'll make this multi-area and then we can barrage them. How did they make the music? This is done. The music that we have, or new music that we have, is actually written by Ash, and he does it at home on a program called Sibelius, which uses that because that's the program that he has, and brings it in, plugs it into the MIDI thing that makes it all work, and it goes into game. So you need some sort of music editing program in MIDI, and that's how you make this music. Right, this is what we've got after 400 kills. We have, let's have a look. We have Bandos chestplate, Bandos boots. We have 3 Godsword Shard 2s, 250,000 GP, 51 herbs, 22 rune plates, loads and loads of rune, few of them, a bit heavy on the old teeth there, aren't we? Loads of coal, loving that amount of coal. Love the amount of nature runes, that's pretty cool. 23 snapdragon seeds, I think that's not a bad haul so far. So that's 400 in, let's get some more. Ah, yes. Quack, quack. Do-do-do-do. Bum, 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 ba-da-ba-ba-bum. I saw somebody, I think it was me, talking to myself up there about the results for PDC competition. We're still collecting them in. We've had about 300 entries. About 250 of them were really good serious entries. 50 of them were probably people trying to make a point about something or other, or just trolling away merrily, which, to be fair, some of them are really quite funny. So that's probably about 250 serious attempts at entry. We've narrowed it down to about 7 or 8 at the moment. Still looking at all the new ones that come in as well, of course. I'll be keeping on top of those, but I think we're doing alright at the moment. So hopefully, once we got that 7 or 8 together, we need to sit through and go through them as a group, make sure that we're all happy with them, go through with the engine team, make sure it's all deliverable, and then we'll poll them to you and say, hey, these are the best ones, guys. And you guys can have a vote on what you think you want to do. And yes, we could poll the funniest 10, but unfortunately the funniest 10 are probably the most inappropriate 10, so we probably couldn't poll. I couldn't tell you about those ones. We have to sort of be a bit professional about it. And of course, if any of them are serious, then we don't want to upset the people that spent good time on doing them. We've had some wonderful entries, so I've been really impressed with the quality of the people that's coming in. The ideas we're getting, it's astounds us every time we do one of these PDC competitions. We get really excited because we're going to see a whole load of stuff we've never ever thought of before, and we are constantly astounded by the ingenuity and creativity that this community has, and that's why the game's so good, because you guys have this chance to make the content for it, and I think it's great. And of course, you also have another chance at the moment. You can vote in our, or not vote, but you can enter our clue competition. We're giving you the opportunity to send in your clues to be added to the treasure trail update. So different sorts of clues that you see, you can make your own. And I sort of came up with the idea, thinking, what a great idea it would be, if you could log into game, get your clue scroll, do your clue scroll, and come across your clue, and that would be a great feeling. So please have a look at the forum thread and the news posts. See how you can enter that competition and get your ideas to us. And we'll get your names obviously on the clues as well, so you could be doing your clue scroll and see your name on one of them, which, to be fair, is pretty special. Oop, 5 short. I think I'm just spawning too many now. Let's kill lots. Let's see what happens next. Are you allowed to auto-click? No, you're not allowed to auto-click. If you auto-click, Modweath will own you in the face with a haddock, probably. All these Graardors dying. Bunch of wimps, aren't they? I don't know what you guys complain about. Servers go offline, you get killed by Graardor. Look, he does nothing. Sorry. It's quite mean, isn't it, really? More. There's more. We've got sapphires, we've got rune arrows, we've got more coins, we want them coins. Right. Let's get the last 25 up, shall we? And then we're at 500. That's right, 500. Boom. If we fight back, they can kill me, so I don't want to do that. Is there a fix for the Mac users? There isn't a fix we've got in place. However, there is a way you can fix it yourself. If you go to our forums, there is a bug thread in the forum. I believe that will have the fix in there, if not a link to where you can find the fix, but it is fixable from your end. I don't think the fix is something that we can do that easily. No, we'll be doing the whole 1000 tonight, Paul. I said it's taken me, what, 40 minutes to do 500, so after the last few streams of X amount of hours long, I think I can cope with this full 1,000. Right, we need to bank though, don't we? Yes, we do. Bank, open bank. Ah, yes. More stuff. PKing gear. Tooth half of key. We've got a sapphire. There we go. Right, should we have a look and see what we've got after 500 kills? Oops, sorry. See how long it stays there for. After 500 kills. Let's have a look. We have chestplate, boots, 3 god swords, 335,000 GP, and other stuff. Let's kill some more. Yes. Let's head over here a bit, I think. I'll do it in the middle again, come down here. You guys can see. I should take it up to 25, I think. We killed them all. Yes. Lots of dead Graardors. This is artistry, and you can all see this song's called Artistry because it's in the stream, isn't it? Well, hey, check that out. I'll have to have a chat with Ian. See if I can get more of these songs downloaded. So unfortunately, it's not a simple case from of just downloading them from the game, because the way it works, and I should probably explain it a little better, is we have a MIDI file which has all the notes in it, but the music library is very specific to RuneScape, so you can't just plug it into another player and play the same notes because it won't have the right library, because the music library you actually download with the game client. So it's oh yeah, I got tassets. Oh, thank God you recognised it, because you spotted it, because I didn't. I've got a full set. Full set. Now, according to the drop chances, we are going to get about 7 Bandos items. However, we're a bit behind, so we should hopefully get a bit more luck going forward. I'm hoping. We should get 2 hilts as well, apparently. Right, let's bank this lot. More banking, more bankage. So I haven't said it for probably about 5 minutes, so I probably ought to say it again. On Friday there'll be an announcement about free-to-play. It's an important announcement, and we would like as many people there to be part of that as many people as possible to be part of that competition, not at all, conversation. So please do make sure that you're around Friday looking out for this announcement and get involved. Let us know what you think when you've read it, because your input is really important. Here we go. Yes, all those Rune 2-handers for free-to-play PKing. Ah, yes. Couldn't tell you what time on Friday, I'm afraid. We're still working on the announcement, so but we know we're going to get it out on Friday. Just need to make sure you guys are ready for it, and you guys are waiting for it. Trading solution. Somebody asked about that. The next steps of the trading solution is to sit down with all the information that you guys have given us, find out how that will make the trading solution look like, what it looks like. We then got to sit down with the engine team and see, you know, from all the ideas that we have and all the things that you said, what is actually possible to do. And once we've done that, we can go back to you with an idea and saying, this is what is likely to work. What do you guys think? And let you guys vote on it. Ragging issues. Well, for the most part, we're getting through them. I think we're left with the hit splats from rock cakes, aren't we? That's probably the biggest problem we've got at the moment, which I think we could probably fix without too much difficulty. There's my stats if anybody wants to see them. I only have one rune crafting. Sorry. So yeah, the big thing with ragging at the moment is to get rid of the hit splats from rock cakes, but we've managed to stop people running over you, solve that problem. So the next problem is obviously the cannon, yes, and the rock cakes, which are the two I was watching earlier today. Crystal bows are always going to be a problem, I think. Let's see what happens. Really, we'll battle through. We'll work through all the different issues bit by bit, and we'll get ragging sorted out. I mean, we've made great steps, and we're making it more and more difficult for them. You know, it's not a great piece of gameplay, but I think it's not against the rules, so we've got to solve it in content really, and we'll keep aiming on doing that. Wow, how many potions does it want to give me? More potions than that alchemist in there. Oh, it's a shard. Got excited there for a minute. Bank menu, open the bank. Boom, boom, boom. Right. Don't want to press that button at all. Right, we're 600 in. 600 in. Doing well, guys. Doing well. Let's take it to 625. We can do that. There we are. Right. Take these guys out. Do. Do. Zoom option for the camera. I don't know quite what, we haven't got any sort of extra camera ability to move the camera really, other than what we can currently do, obviously, as you can see. We do need engine commands to achieve that. However, based on the sort of priority of things at the moment, I don't think having more control over your camera is something which is overly high on the community's priority list. It would be cool, absolutely, completely agree with that, and I know video makers would find it really useful, definitely, and streamers too as well, I'm sure. And you guys find it entertaining, but you know, you look at it, compare that against things like the new skill or clan wars or bounty hunter, all the sort of stuff, the new continent, of course, all the sort of stuff we're thinking and working on. Is it more important than that? Probably not. No hilt for me. No, I'm not getting a hilt. I'm sort of Mr. Unlucky today, aren't I? Mr. Unlucky. Let's kill some more of these. I'm going to take it forever on these ones. I was obviously clicking on the wrong bit. There we go. People dying all over the place now. Hit splats and stuff galore. Yoink. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Where be my hilt? Why has I no hilt? Let's take it up to 675. 675. So up to 675 killed Graardors. You want a mini... What's that? A mini crystal bow to follow you around? Why don't I believe you? Another set of boots. Check that out. Another set of boots. That's just what we need. Just that and the hilts, please. Hilt, hilt, hilt. Give me the hilt. Right, let's take it up to 700, see what we get. Yes, the raggers would camp a boss for weeks for a mini crystal bow. They do seem somewhat broken, these guys, don't they? You can see the fence through them. Probably standing a bit far back. Die, 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 die. Oh, still more there. Come on. I don't know if you really want to see my hamster. It's a bit of a nutball, really, the hamster. So you can hear it in the background rattling around as it chews on its cage. I don't know why it does chews on its cage. I think it's a very strange creature. Uh-oh, my wife's heading over to get the hamster out now. This is scary. Hamsters are evil. Yes, they are. Especially this one. Made our other hamster commit suicide. That's what it did. And here comes a hamster. There you go, there's a hamster. His name is Donut. Yes, it's Donut the hamster. Meat, 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 meat. He seems rather excited to be here. Hello, hamster. I'm sure that'll be a gift tomorrow morning, won't it? We got. Oh, we're doing all right with this one now. We're getting a bit of luck going on here. And the dog ran away from the hamster. Ah, yes. Dog ran away from the hamster. I don't want to do that. I wanted to go to Peel, and I wanted to go to Bank menu, open bank, pop stuff in bank. Right, let's get to 750, and then we'll have a look, see what we've got. And I didn't get a raw potato, did I? No, we'll have one of them instead. Sweet. Okay, let's do another 25, and then we'll have a look. 3/4 of the way through where we are. Mod Donut. Donut did it, didn't he? Soul Wars. Okay, we can talk about Soul Wars for a bit. The same sort of thing goes with most mini games or still in creation as well. Is that there is a demand for games like Soul Wars and Stealing Creations, but compared to what there are other demands for, it's just not really important enough. When we sort of speak to people, do you want Soul Wars? You get some people say, yeah, I would love it. It would be the best thing ever since sliced bread. But then most people just like, yeah, it'd be nice. Not overly fussed about it. You talk about things like Clan Wars or the trading solution, new skill, the new continent. So many people are so excited about it. It makes us think we're doing the right thing in offering that. So I'm sure at some point Soul Wars and Stealing Creations and all that sort of stuff will be a real hot topic for the community, and when it is, we will endeavour to offer it. But as things stand right now, I don't think the community really want it that much, not more than the other stuff that's on offer at the moment. Okay, so let's look. 750 in. We are a couple of Bandos chest plates, a couple of Bandos boots, and Tasset. 3 lots of God Sword shards there. Another 3 of those. Tons of yeah. You can see that. You don't need me to tell you. Nearly 500,000 in GPs. Loads of rune, which is perfect for free-to-play PKing. Rune sword. Look at Rarest item of the lot. There we go. Right, let's kill some more. Yes, let's do it. Right, let's take another 25. Right, we'll kill these. Yes, gonna kill them all. Kill them all. Dragon claws. The issue which always surrounds dragon claws and will always surround it, you know, is what would we do with the special attack? A lot of people want dragon claws because they enjoyed the special attack and they enjoyed being able to go out there and gank people really quickly. And a lot of people didn't enjoy it because people could run out there and gank them really quickly without any great skills. So we need to sort of come to a solution for dragon claws. Yeah, what that solution is a conversation for another day, I think. Don't think it's for today. Free to play. A few you mentioned are free to play. For those who don't know, we're going to be making an important announcement about free to play on Friday. We want you all to sort of be aware of it beforehand, which is why we've been talking about it, so that you can all get involved in the conversation that we're going to be having together. So yes, keep an eye out for information coming your way on Friday, and get involved in the resulting discussions. Get much loot from these guys. Oh, what else got coming through? XP rewards for Castle Wars. I have found, you know, quite regularly with players that XP rewards aren't always that wanted. So if they're not that wanted, we can't really poll them, I'm afraid. What it boils down to is, I think that the community as a whole don't want things to get too easy. That's why, you know, XP rewards and buffs for XP and that sort of thing sort of go down quite badly. That's good. I'm getting more loot. I just wonder if it's broken there for a minute. I didn't get any loot for a little while, but it's just stacking up. There we go. Lots and lots of coal coming my way all of a sudden. Do you think there's a chance of adding Coruscant's sword? I think there is, but again, I think that it's got the same problem that Dragon Claws have. You know, people were very nervous about the spec about it. So we've just got to be sort of aware of that, really. Make Castle Wars give the same items Barbarian Assault does. Yeah. I mean, one of the things we did poll is minigame reward shop, where you could use extra points in mini games to get other items. We got down there anything exciting, a few bits and bobs. Right, bit of bank, I suppose. Bit of bank. Bank. I didn't want to do that. I don't know what button that was, but I probably teleported everybody. There we go. Right. Let's pick up all these. They fell on the floor. Sweet. Let's get some more of you guys going on there. So it takes us up to 850. 850, and the dog is running around barking. It's probably spotted another fly that it has to chase around the house. Dogs and flies. It just walked through the room, made a growling noise, and walked out the other door. What a strange animal. Is there any confirmations on Elite Clue Scroll rewards? Best people to watch out for are Alfred and Reach and John C. Watch their Twitter accounts because they're tweeting out pictures all the time. So keep an eye on those Twitter accounts. We send out an awful lot of information through Twitter, so yeah, do watch our Twitter accounts. You can see mine on the bottom of the screen. I hope you're all following. If you're not following, why not? I'll follow you back. Right, here we go. I'm doing the bank again, don't I? Off to the bank again. Off to the bank again. If you want your own rotten potato, of course, if you take a normal potato, you leave it in your bank for long enough, it will become rotten. Honest, that is true. Yes. Right, what are we up to? 875 we're going to go up to. Let's do that. 875. Oh yeah, here we go. Kill loads more. Hey, loads of chaos rewards for Castle Wars. A lot of people want those. I think it's something we're going to have to poll in the not too distant future, I think. Someone's got 2 burnt potatoes. Hey. What's the best submission of a new skill so far? I'm not going to tell you that because I don't want, if I give out the name of one of these skills, then either the person who sent it in will know it's them and they'll get all excited, and if we get a whole load of better ones come in, then that one might not get through. Equally, if we do name the skill, then a whole load of new suggestions for that skill will come in, and we don't sort of want to influence it that amount, but don't worry, you'll get to see them soon enough. It's some great stuff's coming for the competition. It's an enormous amount of fun reading them all. Had a great couple of days. Just sit there reading players' ideas to put into game. I think it's a great job to have. Yes, it is. Right, we're 900 in. We're nearly there. Let's kill this lot. Why can't I attack with range? Because there's 2 gates in front of you. That's why. 2 massive invisible walls designed to stop you guys from getting killed by this. I can't tell you the worst suggestion because the worst one is quite clearly a very inappropriate thing that shouldn't be talked about. I think some of you might have seen something similar on Reddit. Yeah, but I'm not going to go into detail about that. Oh, have I got a hilt! Yay! Look at that, a whole hilt all to myself. All to myself. Finally got a hilt, didn't we? Finally got a hilt. Took long enough. Make agility so you can run faster at high levels. That was a suggestion by Death's Reaper, I think his name was. A chap who's just completed was it 365 days streaming in a row, which I think is absolutely nuts. But kudos to you for doing it. The problem we have at the moment is the game doesn't recognise that the speeds you can walk at the moment are running and walking, and that's it. There is no other speed you can do it at. I'm sure it can be done, but again, is it really a big priority to speed that up? I would imagine it's probably quite a tricky job to do as well. Right, 925. Yes, no, I never did come and did PvP with you, did I, Death Reaper? I do apologise. Oh no, we've got a cat coming to join us now. You've had a dog, you've had a hamster, and now there's a cat. So this is the grumpiest cat in the world. She's nearly 13, and she sits in the corner and growls at anything that comes near her. Especially the dog, who just wants to spend all day sniffing the cat. But she's a grumpy old so-and-so. Unless you're eating dinner, and then she'll want to come and sit next to you on the table. And she's your best friend then. Or she's hungry, and then she's your best friend as well. Oh look, another chest plate. Sweet. A dragon stone as well. Ah, look at that. You don't get too many of them. Don't get too many of them. Sweet, we're doing alright this last 100, aren't we? I have to bank all this lot. Look at that. Right. Let's take it up to 950. Yes, we can. Let's do it. 950. Bam. Bam. There we go. How about you could all fly on carpets instead of walking elsewhere? You can fly on carpets in some places. Quest Cape Trim, will it ever be repolled? Yeah, probably at some point. It's not a huge priority right now, but I'd imagine we'll probably poll it at some point again. Please repoll the rest option. We haven't actually polled it once yet. And the problem with rest is it's quite clear to us that that a lot of people would be upset that it would devalue agility, and until we've sort of overcome that problem, it's not something we can really poll, because it would never pass a poll. So we've sort of got to be a bit careful about that. I suppose there isn't really a way. A rest option doesn't diminish agility, unless you guys can come up with one, and then we're all ears. Any reason to train agility now for shortcuts? Not necessarily. I wouldn't agree with that. I think a lot of people train agility, especially in free-to-play PKing. So agility still works in free-to-play, even though you can't train it in free-to-play. But I think the rather than rest option coming in to make everything and run energy go up much easier, I think we probably need to look at how we can make agility have a better impact on your run energy. I don't know what I'm doing that for. Right, so here we go. We're going to do the last 25. This will take us up to 1,000 dead Graardors. He is a complete wimp, and he should feel ashamed of himself for not even fighting back. Yes, he should. Resting spots, benches and stuff. Tie into construction maybe, so you have to build your own on the plots around the world first. There's all sorts of things we could probably do, but I think if you've got high agility, you want your run energy to go up significantly quicker. I think maybe we could do things to sort of help with that. I think giving everybody free, easy run energy is not going to help keep people happy, really. Right, we have. Right, let's put this in the bank. Open the bank. That's all 1,000 dead. Now that was a lot quicker than we've done it in the past, isn't it? Props to Reach for making all the new tools and stuff that I needed. Thank you very much, Dan. Right, let's have a look at our loot, shall we? This is what we've got from 1,000 Graardor kills. Let's have a look. We have 3 chest plates, 2 boots, 1 tassets, 3 Godsword Shard 2s. We have 3 Godsword Shard 1s, and we have a Bandos Hilt, just the one. That's a 1 in 512, I believe that is. 168 herbs, 612,000 GP, 72 rune plate bodies, a whole load of other rune stuff, which is ideal for free-to-play PK. 17 tooth halves and 7 loop halves. Loads of adamantite ore, and obviously tons of coal ore to go with it. A whole load of silver ore. Clue scroll, obviously. Super restores. Tons and tons of nature runes. We're loving those nature runes. Loads of magic logs, free fire making. A few bits and bobs of not great interest. Cut dragonstone and stuff, and that is what we have. So we have 1,000 kills. We have some nice loot from it. I hope you all enjoyed it. We had a nice chat about free to play. For those who don't know, that is, and if you don't know, then you know where you've been. But there will be a important announcement on free to play on Friday. So please do come and read that. We really need your input into that. So do join us for that. We have stream tomorrow at 5 o'clock. We have the developer Q&A that we have every week. We have a double whammy on Saturday. We have skill specs, and we have I Am Strength Zero, who are both streaming on Saturday night. We're going to have great fun with them. And I think that's about it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Bye bye. I've got to find the button now to turn it off.